Hello everybody, Toastbomb here, and we got this leaked image right here. Check it out. Now you might be wondering what this leaked image is about if you're dyslexic and you couldn't read the title. Well, it is about Destiny, and we don't get a ton from it, but we get some really cool specific details that confirm some of the early on rumors of what Bungie was creating next. So first off, you see at that bottom column, all in caps, FPS, first person frickin' shooter. They're making a first person shooter. This was slightly unclear. People kinda assumed it was going to be a first person shooter, especially because that was one of the very early rumors that it was going to be some sort of MMO first person shooter or something like that. So yes, it is a first person shooter. Awesome. And then it says that redefines the genre. Now I'm not really gonna go into that because every game and a half says it's going to redefine the genre. That's what Call of Duty says every single time, and while it is slightly different, they're not redefining anything, let's be honest here. So, I'm gonna say they're gonna do some innovation on this. Bungie has always been that kind of company. They never want to do the same thing twice. They always want to mix it up and do something different. So I'm gonna assume it's kind of different, but nothing that's super radical, I don't think. Then we get to the bottom line here. Now this is a pretty huge one. You see it says cooperative and competitive multiplayer modes. So that is pretty huge because people weren't sure, MMO, FPS was the rumor. So is it just going to be like this social experience that you're just going to walk around with your friends, level up, kill monsters? Or is there actually going to be competitive, like, matchmaking style competition here? And it sounds like there totally will be. And then at the very bottom line, we see social activities, so that's making me think that there is going to be this huge social side where you can play it very casually, sort of similar to what World of Warcraft has been for many people, where it's not really they play the game, it's just they've made so many friends over the course of playing the game that they kind of just hang out inside the world and just talk to each other, but they don't really do much else. So it seems like that's kind of the direction they're going, but it's good that they are keeping this competitive side. And now for something that you may have missed, you can see here, it says Customizable weapons, gear, and vehicles. Customizable? What could that be? Probably, I'm gonna guess, customizable. Customizable weapons, gear, and vehicles. So this is totally different from Halo. I'm wondering if it's going to be customizable to the point where you're actually affecting, like, damage stuff, if it's going to be some sort of like Borderlands-y type thing where there's loot, maybe it's randomly generated, which wouldn't necessarily seem like it would be great for the competitive side, but we'll have to see. So that's not confirmed. Don't go crazy, because as far as we know, again, sort of these games, they're like, oh my god, everything's customizable, and it's like, oh, you can make the gun purple instead of white. Like, they take it a little far. They kind of stretch the whole, holy crap, everything's customizable thing a lot of times in these advertisements. So I'm not going to go as far to say, like, you're going to be able to replace the rims and, like, put neon on your Warthog equivalent or something like that. But I'm saying there's going to be something, unless I'm totally crazy and that word is not customizable. So anyways, there's some details. There is maybe a little bit you can depict from the top there, but really nothing we haven't heard about already. Anyways, some details about this whole Destiny deal. Also, we're going to see a reveal very soon. First glimpse of this coming up, I think, the 17th. Hold on, let me cut real quick and check. Alright, yes, it is in fact the 17th. Sorry for the cut there. And we get the first reveal, first glimpse of Destiny. Now, don't know exactly what it's going to be. I'm assuming it's just going to probably be some sort of little teaser trailer. I'm not expecting to see any gameplay, but I am probably expecting it to be in-engine, meaning it's not going to be pre-rendered, kind of like some of the cutscenes in Halo 4, where you're like, that is not the game at all. That's totally not the game. That is like Pixar animation style stuff. And that's what pre-rendered is. It means it's not running off the game engine in real time. It's some sort of like movie that's just playing. So I'm assuming it's going to be in-engine because that has been a thing that Bungie has done forever. In Halo, that was one of the ways they showed off their technologies. They're like, dude, see this cutscene? That is freaking cool, right? Well, guess what? It's in-engine. Like, that's something that they really show off, and they really like to do with their technology. So I'm assuming we're actually not just going to see some really arbitrary, like, you know, what happens recently with games where it's just like this pre-rendered thing, and it's like, oh, a little girl, and it's like, what is going on, and it's nothing to do with the game. I'm assuming we're going to get something in-engine, so we'll at least see how this game looks and the art style and all that stuff. It's probably going to be very pretty, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now. See you tomorrow. Bye.